I have an amazing Minecraft story.
Sawyer's a furry confirmed.
No, that's not true.
Sawyer's
that's
a
not
furry
true. That's
confirmed.
not
Oh,
true.
he even has a tail.
That's not true.
He even has a tail.
Oh, I forgot I had a tail. I think that Zoe and Cadence are plotting to steal our podcast. Oh.
Apples and peanut butter.
I thought you were about to say apples and penises.
An astronaut was an astronaut from a different planet, and there's a lot of lore behind that. But at the time, he had this sun god come.
We were such theater kids.
And
it's not even funny.
Right?
I mean, just look at this.
Ugh, it's like Centipede Mickey. You know, like that.
This made it in. This is in the game. It's an animatronic Goofy. Let me show you an AI generated video from a year ago. Okay, so this is an AI generated. It was Will Smith eating spaghetti.
This is crazy. Apple Vision Pro. What do you want to talk about? This?
So I want to talk about Apple Vision Pro for a second.
Can I say something that is really controversial?
Blah blah blah.
Get to the point.
It hurts so bad.
Welcome to Get to the Point podcast, the podcast where we never just shut up and play. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Sawyer.
We're playing a block game today, and we have coffee.
And we have coffee. It's been a bit since we have coffee.
And my boy here is shamelessly plugging a podcast.
My Nintendo podcast mug came in. Look at it. Oh, look at the steam too. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it looks so cinematic right now from my angle.
My cup is blue.
So we're mismatching our
branding today.
thing today. We're gonna be playing some Minecraft today. Are you excited? You want me to go? Do you just wanna get in?
Let's
do
get
it.
in.
Let's just get into it.
Let's get into it. I'm playing on my
Let me just
my
go.
Xbox right now.
Is that good? Do you think?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'll adjust it if it's not. Okay, now I need to go up here. Okay, play, create new. Okay, we're creating a world right now for audio
Get
listeners.
to the point podcast.
Get to the point.
Wow. I'm so excited.
Inc.
You know, it has been a
just
while
Okay.
since.
You played
It really
Minecraft?
hasn't been a while. It's been a while for me and Sawyer because we've been.
It's been a long time since I played Minecraft.
Well, I was gonna say it's been a while since me and Sawyer sat down and recorded a video, just me and you. It's been what, like?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
the podcast that came out the week before last,
Stanley.
we recorded over our month break.
I have a thing to say about the last podcast that got uploaded.
Which one?
Do you want me to chime in?
The
The
Valentine's Day one?
You want me to just chime in right here?
Can I finish my statement?
Yeah, you can. You can.
So it's been a hot second since it's been me and Sawyer. I'm feeling kind of chill today. Usually I'm a little rambunctious, but I'm feeling.
Me too,
I don't know if you noticed, but I put on my deep voice.
Yeah, I feel bad for the people because I feel like it's such a tonal shift from the last episode.
Yeah,
but
and I feel like
it's just what you get.
we kind of need that. I've
do we like?
also realized that sometimes we don't enunciate our words a lot,
Yes.
and so I'm being very cautious of that today.
Okay.
That's our
Good.
seed.
That's a good thing.
If you want to ever play
Yeah.
this world.
If you do we
That's a
want
long
bonus?
seed.
Do you want a bonus chest?
You know what I say? Yes.
Okay. Show coordinates. Duh.
Yeah. I didn't know it did like a little bouncy
Duh.
thing. Did
Yeah,
like
it
click
does
it
a little
again.
bouncy thing.
Click it again. Boing. Click it again.
Boink.
Okay, what do you want to say about the
that sounds very
last
good.
podcast?
Okay, I have a little theory going
theory?
on right now. Okay, so in the last episode, you know what Cadence is was?
What?
She said it was haters.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. Now, what did I say in the last podcast? I got plans, but I can't share them because the haters
are gonna
will
sabotage.
Haters sabotaging, right? Okay. Last episode, I think that Zoe and Cadence are plotting to steal. What the freak? Are plotting to steal our podcast.
What?
This is why, is because in the last episode, they're trying to cancel
podcast.
us. That's what I think. Because in the last episode, Cadence just went out and said that you were a manipulator, and it was really jarring and awkward,
And it
and
was
I
such
really
a
didn't know
tone
how to
shift.
bounce off of it. And
Yeah.
it was like, oh my God, is she being for real or not? She just meant that you're good. You're a persuasive person that's great at making arguments. So you can write a mean English
Yeah.
essay is what she
Oh.
meant by that.
Okay, I have an English teacher, and I want to talk about this class a little bit. We have to give her a name. Her name is going to be
Miss Pencil.
That's so basic. Miss, she deserves a better name than that because she's awesome.
Probably true.
Miss. Oh, this is hard. Miss. Oh, I have a good one, but I don't think she'll like it. Her name's
go
gonna
out
be
and say
Miss
it.
Pickle.
Miss Pickle?
Miss
Okay.
Pickle.
That's a
Miss Pickle.
unique name.
Miss Pickle.
I'm really struggling to. Okay.
You're cooking right now, by the way. So that class is a fever dream. That class, like I go in that class and I leave and I don't know what happened. I'm like, I'm looting this chest, by the way. And I don't know if you know this, but I really like me and Sawyer both like Taco Bell.
Yes.
And one thing I like more about Taco Bell is Taco Bell's immaculate prices. Right? That you can get a cravings box on the
Did you
app.
write an essay about?
No, I wish I did. That'd be fun. There's a glare on the TV from one of our studio lights.
Oh yeah, he's playing on an Xbox.
Yeah, I'm playing on an
there.
Xbox. We had a whole setup.
Our setup's
Let me finish
amazing.
my statement because we're bad at that.
We are bad at that.
So in this class, I walk in and I do not know what's happening, and so I got like on a Taco Bell kind of kick, and I was hardcore saying, everyone get Taco Bell. It's so cheap, only on the app. Cravings box, $7. Crunchwrap Supreme, PS Potato Bite, Spicy Potato Soft Taco, and a large Baja Blast. And I've gotten this class like Taco Bell hungry, bro. Like I've got them like craving Taco Bell all the time.
That's so funny.
And it's awesome. And I was talking about our podcast today in that class. Like we were just chit chatting, and I honestly feel like I black out when I go in that class. Like I walk out and I don't know what happened. I'm like, what did I say? I don't even know. But I was like, I'm recording a podcast today. It's me, Charlie Godfrey. Oh, what's my last name?
Are we keeping it in, or are we?
You know, it's fine.
Okay.
Last name reveal.
Boom.
Boom. I said it. Charlie Godfrey.
And if he goes back on it later,
Yeah.
then
We lied.
Freak you.
We're liars.
buddy.
But we're
Got
not
you.
liars. But it's just that class is awesome. It's so weird. Zoe's in that class.
She is in that class. So speaking of Zoe, the other so she just went out and said try to cancel you.
Yeah,
And
no.
and call you a manipulator.
Kaden said that.
Zoe said on the podcast later, I put out a card and I was like, says can you not, while crying at a funeral. And then she was like, you do that all of the time.
Oh my gosh.
And that is not true. She said that you say it as a joke like all the time. That this is not true. I remember saying it one time as a joke in the car. She screamed at me once.
Because you said that?
No, not because I said that. Because like, I just did it to her. She screamed at me as a bit, and so then I screamed back at her as a bit, and I went, "Can you not?" And
Maybe,
so I think they're
maybe
plotting
they are trying to get us.
to steal this podcast, and they acted all dumb and innocent.
They were like,
No, you're just not really. You're just you kind of are sometimes.
That's
that's
insane. They're really out there trying to get us.
They really
Yeah, haters are gonna hate.
Haters are gonna hate.
Yeah, but haters, they might steal our podcast, which is terrifying.
I feel like they should start their own podcast. That'd be kind of
They
funny.
should. I'm gonna break this until I
Ours
get.
would be way better.
Okay, let's count how many times it takes for me to break this gravel until I get flint. So I broke it once to get it. So that was once, and I broke it just now. That's 2 times.
Okay.
This is 3, 4,
They can't see your
5.
display. I forgot. We're just looking over.
6,
Are you
7,
around here?
8. I'm right behind you.
You're behind
9,
me? Oh, okay.
10, 11, 12. Oh my gosh. 13,
This is taking a long.
14.
Oh shoot, my bad.
15, 16, 17,
What the freak?
18, 19, 20,
Why is it taking you so long to do
21.
this? Did they change the thing?
22. Look it up while I'm doing this. 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh my gosh. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31,
A 10%
32,
chance. So a 1 in 10
33,
chance.
34,
Right? Is that math?
35.
I think
The
1 in
10%
10.
chance.
Then 1 in 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I break 100, then 10% of that should be. So 10 of that should be it. Oh, wait. What number was I at? 35?
30 something.
36. 37. I might be. Oh, 36. Wow.
Let's go.
We just
You wanna
destroyed
see
the
my-
odds.
I'm about to reveal my skin. Ooh. Oh, shoot.
Sawyer's a furry confirmed.
No, that's not true.
Sawyer's
That's
a
not
furry
true. That's
confirmed.
not
Oh,
true.
he even has a tail.
That's not true. Don't
He even
tell-
has a tail.
Oh, I forgot I had a tail. I just like cats. I have a cat. I like cats.
Can I
That's all.
tell this podcast a story that you swear to God you don't remember?
Yes.
So, do you know what story this is?
No,
Okay, well, you might stop me in the middle of this, but you're not going to.
I won't.
So,
Okay.
me, you, a couple of our friends, Sammy being one of those people, we were real into Minecraft, and we have this realm that we'll talk about later.
Mhm. Which one is the cat?
And
Outerwears?
in one of these things, it was around Halloween time, and we were like, and
No, go
Sawyer
back.
comes up one day, and he's real adamant about this, and he's like, we should all dress up as our Halloween characters.
Oh,
And he was like, Charlie, you can be an Enderman. Sawyer or Sammy can be like a clone trooper or something, whatever he was.
you claim I said
Yeah, but he definitely
to
100%
do
did.
our Minecraft skins for
And
Halloween.
I look over at Sawyer, and I go, Sawyer, your Minecraft skin is just you, but with a cat tail and cat ears.
I do not remember saying. I probably did. Retrospectively, that sounds like something I would say.
Yeah.
But I don't recall.
I'm going to change my skin
This is
too.
me.
I was an
My hair looks a
Enderman.
little
My whole branding in Minecraft is I'm an Enderman. And I have a lot of Enderman skins. I have an Enderman, and I have like a SWAT team Enderman. I have just the naked Enderman.
Do you want to select them so they can
Oh
see it?
no,
Where
I
are
can't
you?
be Enderman in suit because I'm not playing on my Nintendo Switch.
Oh no.
I guess I'll rock Enderman in Crown
There they
Crown
are.
Enderman, King Enderman.
Hello.
That's my name, Charmelon. I'll beat you in a fight right now.
Huh?
I'll beat you in a fight.
Stupid. Got him. Get right. What are some Minecraft stories from your childhood? Well, that's such a good segue.
Like, do you mean like I don't know. I never really played Minecraft as like a kid, like a lot. Like I mean, I played it. Me and Will, we had played occasionally. We Do you have any iron, by the way? If you get a piece, let me.
I don't. I need to do
make
that.
some flint and steel
I'll
so
go
we
do
can get
that.
some cooked meat more easier. But me and Will never really played like extensively. We had this one world as a when I was like a little younger,
That's scary.
and I had this parrot named Scott, and he was like kind of a little hurt, so I went to sit him down, but he sat down in a sweet berry bush and he died.
Oh,
And then I got another
that's awful.
I got another bird named Steve.
Dude, I have an amazing Minecraft story. Okay,
I have an amazing Minecraft story also.
picture this. The year is like 2014 probably.
Oh, God.
Minecraft
We were
Wii U. Youngin.
Oh yeah, you had this.
Got home from
I've seen this world
elementary
before.
school. Okay. So I had this friend, and we would always play on Minecraft together. Okay, and we were grinding out for months trying to get these Eye of Enders. And okay, first off, this was Minecraft Wii U, so this was old Minecraft.
So
So
it
beating
wasn't
the Ender
Infinite
Dragon
World.
was hard. It was harder. Second of all,
Was it harder? I would say it might be easier. You have a more.
I think it's harder. Secondly,
know.
we were also dumb little boys, so that also made it harder. I was not a pro gamer.
Hey, we need bed, by the way.
Oh shoot, yeah.
It is almost nighttime.
I've kind of just been stumbling around.
I'm getting food.
So we finally, we were in the Nether, and we finally got enough blaze rods because we had the ender pearls already. So we finally got enough blaze rods to finally be able to go to the Nether. And so this kid, we'll call him Billy. So Billy passes me the blaze rods and the ender pearls, and is like, go put these in the chest at the house. I'll meet you there. I need to get a couple more blaze rods, I think, or something like that. He needed to stay for some reason, and I was like, okay, I got you. And there's a beehive here, and I walked out of the Nether fortress. In our Nether fortress, so there was a pillar here.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I'm gonna die.
I'm making a cave for us, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Sleep in.
So imagine there's like a pillar here, and we have like a staircase down the pillar of the Nether Fortress.
Yeah.
And right at the bottom of the pillar, our portal's right there. We have this little space. It was like this little open netherrack space. Well, in that open space, I mean, somehow, dream odds, a ghast spawned in it and blew me up, and the Eye of Enders that we worked so hard to get went into the fire, and he was really mad at me.
He was mad at you?
Yeah.
That does not surprise me.
He was like, grrr. He wasn't that mad. I was a little sad, but I was cackling because it was a bit funny.
Do you have a crafting table, by the way?
I should.
In your inventory?
No,
you don't.
I can make one.
I got you. I got plenty of wood. I got a stack of wood.
Okay.
I should make a door.
But yeah, that's probably my most
Really?
chaotic.
You know, I wish I had more Minecraft stories. Oh wait, I have some like not like really a story, but I have like some memories. So as we've discussed in previous podcasts, if you're an avid podcast, if you're a long-time listener, me and Sammy have known each other for a very long time. I've known him for probably
Sammy is.
He was in one of our podcasts.
A close friend.
And we called him.
Yeah.
Um,
it was in episode 2.
Yeah, he's awesome. We love Sammy. Why can't I make a furnace? Would you like to look at this and tell me why?
You don't have enough cobbles. Oh, yes, you do. It's over there. You just don't have the. You have to select items.
This thing.
There you go. So what about Sammy?
So me and him, we were neighbors. And that's why we're like that's pretty much how we. That's pretty much how we met. That's how we met.
Mm-hmm.
And he would come over. We would beg I'd beg my mom to let him spend the night at my neighbor's house.
I need to be doing something.
And he would come over, and we would go into the den, and we would play Minecraft. We would play the Minecraft Wii U mini games.
Okay.
Do you remember the mini games?
Yes, I do remember.
And we played the Elytra one all the time.
The servers for Wii U go down in April, so we should play.
They're not down?
They should not yet. So we should play battle mini games.
You can get them on the Switch.
Oh, that's true.
You can get Minecraft Wii U edition on the Switch.
I think you can get it on PS5 too, because I think I played on
Minecraft
PS5.
Wii U edition on PS5.
The PS4 edition.
Me and him, I'm cooking some food for you because I noticed that you're at very low health.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You can have the rest of that. Take that. Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that.
Thanks,
Get
man.
Get that steak.
Thanks. I have apples.
You a big steak guy? Apples are bad for your health. They don't give you a lot. Steak
I
gives
love
you
apples.
4.
I love steak.
Do you know what I've been eating a lot?
Steak?
I wish.
No.
Apples and peanut butter.
I thought you were about to say apples and penises. Apples and peanut butter. Yeah, that's really good.
I'm not, okay, confession.
What's your confession?
I'm not a big peanut butter guy.
I'm not a big penis guy.
I'm not a big peanut butter guy. And I've been really liking this peanut butter and apple. Peanut and apple. Peanut butter and apples. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
However, I think this peanut butter and apple stuff is changing me for maybe even the bad. I saw that. For our listeners, Sawyer just went outside to go kill some mobs, got hit. They took away like 3 of his hearts, and he ran back in very cowardly.
What if they're gonna break down the door?
Can
they break down the door?
No, I don't think in Bedrock.
Oh well, never mind.
We'll close the
door. No. Okay, we're back in it.
For our audio listeners, what just happened is,
oh no,
Sawyer was about to die, and there was a zombie at our door, and then we were like, "Can zombies break down doors?" Because you can hear that part, and then I just opened the door. What were you saying? I don't even know. Oh, apples? I don't even know. What was I talking about?
You're talking about apples and penises?
Apple and peanut butter. I have, I think this apple and peanut butter has really started to turn me around on peanut butter.
Yeah.
And I'm really liking peanut butter.
I'm gonna make a.
I had a peanut butter and honey sandwich for the first time in my life.
You had an apple and what?
Peanut butter and honey sandwich.
Is that what you said?
Peanut butter and honey sandwich.
Oh, those are good.
I've never had one before. It was pretty gas. What you doing? You making chairs for us?
Yeah.
Okay. These are our thrones.
Oh, these are good. It's gonna be our This is gonna be our podcast. Yeah.
Welcome. Oh, we making a podcast setup in Minecraft. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. We got to get like some.
We'll get a better one later, but this is our starter one.
This is our starter podcast. This is us.
Yeah. I guess we should put like.
Oh, how are we gonna sit down though?
Oh, dig the roof.
Okay. Wait,
I'll make a trapdoor on the end.
Okay, I'm liking this. Sawyer.
Oh, so homey. Wait, that's not how you do a trapdoor.
So me and Sawyer.
How do you do it?
Many moons ago.
How do you do a trapdoor?
I don't know. We figured it out.
Yay.
But me and Sawyer many moons ago, we were on a Minecraft server.
Mm-hmm.
And we were on this Minecraft server. Sammy was on this Minecraft server, and a couple of other of our friends. And we had a good time playing on this Minecraft server.
Mm. We did.
Sawyer.
Yes.
What is the freaking heck is this?
Oh, wait, what? Why is it doing that?
You have to place it differently.
I thought I would.
And you want to do it like this or like the other way?
Like that, like how you have it.
So me and Sawyer were playing on this Minecraft
Oh,
server.
wait, this sucks, actually. Wait.
And we were having let's do it.
This actually...
Here, I have an idea. Let's just move it back. Let's just break the wall.
Yeah, break the wall.
But me and Sawyer... God, I cannot get my point across. Me and Sawyer have this Minecraft server that we played on with a couple of our friends. And one of the things that I decided to put amongst myself, this is a fun little like thing I did, is I got thrown in a hole. Ow.
Oh my God.
Owie. I got thrown in a hole like a mine.
You got thrown in a hole?
I thought I heard a phone ringing, but I think it was just the Minecraft sound.
I think it was a Minecraft sound.
Did you hear it too?
I just heard the Minecraft music.
Okay, well, I thought it was like the iPhone ringing. But we had this realm, and
I'm really struggling.
after a while of me being in this hole, I decided I was thinking about it, and I was like, I have gotten so much stuff by being just in this hole. Like I got what was given to me was a sapling, and that was it. Just a sapling.
Hey, switch sides. We're the wrong way around.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we are.
Okay, there we go.
I wish I could do my tux, because my tux is more
Yeah,
dripped out. What am I looking at?
What are you saying?
What am I supposed to be looking at? Oh, like your screen?
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Get to the Point podcast.
Welcome to Get to the Point in Minecraft.
The podcast where we never just shut up and play, except we are today. I'm Sawyer.
I'm Charlie.
And today... What were you saying?
So, I was thinking about it. And I had survived, and I was so self-sufficient. Can you straighten out the camera a little bit? Man, what the freaking heck is this?
Is that good?
Yeah, I like it.
Is that a Dutch angle?
I gotta, like, look at it. I don't even know where to look.
There
There we go. Let's put that up there. So in the server, I was thinking about it, and I was in this hole, and I never left. So I was like, I could do so much because nobody would suspect me. So what I did is I went to spawn, and at spawn at the time there was a hut, and it had all the rules of the server on signs.
Oh, it's dead.
There were 6. You can go do this while I explain the story.
Okay.
There were 6
I'll go entertain
signs,
the audience.
and they all had the rules. I don't remember the rules. It was like no griefing or whatever.
Yeah.
And I broke all of the signs.
Oh, I remember this.
And I said, I'm gonna say Narwhal. I'm gonna name this kid Narwhal.
Oh, yeah. Narwhal is also Billy, by the way.
Oh, Narwhal is Billy.
Yeah. Okay, that's a better name. We'll name him Narwhal.
Narwhal. So for Narwhal, what I did is I replaced all the signs, and I basically was like, Narwhal's a tyrant. Narwhal is evil.
Oh, yeah.
And then what I did is I put a little tripwire, and I put some TNT, which I had collected from the mines, because I got some sand, and I did whatever I needed to do. And you spawn in there, right? So
Narwhal.
Spawn. I bleeped that out.
Narwhal.
Narwhal. Get like a little clip of me saying Narwhal, whatever. So Narwhal, he spawned in, and he saw these signs, and I got text because at the time, me and Narwhal were pretty much like, it was me, Narwhal, and because of your brother.
Yeah, I've said his name before.
Me, you died. He took your sword.
Oh, dang it.
Here, you can
I got
me.
this.
I have a sword.
I got this.
No, I don't.
I don't even know where I was. I was not paying
So
attention.
we were doing our little thing, and he texted me, and he was like, somebody. He referred to the signs as griefing. He said somebody griefed Spawn, and I was like getting a Discord call right now, and we got a Discord call, and I was in my cave, and I very carefully like covered my tracks, so like it doesn't look like I got out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was still in there, so it hasn't blown up yet. And he was like, what is happening? And one of the signs, I said, we anarchists will rule. Which is, at the time, I look back, that was like a negative, not a double negative, just an incorrect statement because anarchists don't rule, they just exist. And he left, and he was like, let me come to your cave so we can talk. And I was like, okay. And as he left, he was like, what's that sound? And like I rigged probably like 27 TNT.
I think I was at golf when this was happening.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Because you were playing golf at the time.
Yeah.
And the whole thing blew up, and he was like,
Narwhal.
"Ah,
That's okay. Just give
Narwhal."
Narwhal.
Take that clip, put it in there.
Okay.
Narwhal. He was like, "This is war with the anarchist." And I, at the time, as stated previously, I'm good at convincing people. Mm-hmm. Other words, manipulating
I'm
people.
manipulating people.
And I don't manipulate people in the real life because I don't know. It's just not.
Okay,
nice.
don't say you're persuading people.
But I but
Are
in
you
Mi-
coming out
in-
as a manipulator?
in Minecraft? Like it's just Minecraft. I can do whatever I want, right? Like to get what I want to get power.
Are you?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
make me a horrible
I hear
person?
you. No,
And it's Minecraft. It's not real life. Like I
in a video game.
It was a video game. Like if you're taking this so for real right now, chill out.
Yeah.
But it was this whole thing, and I was like using this right because do you know what happened?
What?
Narwhal.
Like, what can you do to help? And I said, I will leave my cave. However, I need netherite armor, and I need supplies, and I need enchanted armor. So homeboy gave me enchanted armor, and homeboy give me netherite armor, and that was the plan. So I was like, stage 1 done, easy, right? And this happened, and this sparked something in the people. At the time, the Dream SMP was big Dream SMP phase at the time, and we were like, you are getting.
I wish we were looking at your
You are
screen
getting
instead.
gotten right now. But the Dream SMP was big, and the Minecraft realm was starting to die. So, Narwhal invited one of our other friends, who we'll name Astronaut. So Astronaut joined, and Astronaut had plans.
Astro Boy.
Had planned some lore. And his lore, and I didn't have lore planned. It wasn't intentional lore what I was planning. It was kind of stuff to get me power, but I guess looking back, it like was lore, but like it wasn't intentional lore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I almost said it. I caught myself. Astronaut. What he did is he had this thing called the Sun God. And Astronaut was an astronaut from a different planet, and there's a lot of lore behind that. But at the time, he had this Sun God come.
We were such theater kids.
And
It's not even funny.
Right? And like consume, it started like not blowing up stuff, but like demanding things in this volcano that Narwhal had built. It was a beautiful volcano. Narwhal, you are an amazing builder. You're very good at Minecraft. I don't think he'd appreciate me saying that nowadays.
Well, I think so. I don't know.
I don't talk to him much.
He's in my class at the end of the day.
That's right. Yeah.
I talked to him. Actually, we'll talk about that in a second. I talked to him about something yesterday, and I'm so excited. I gotta tell you about it.
But Astronaut had planned this lore, and at the time we were starting to figure out that our world was getting too big and too advanced. So we needed some laws and we needed some rules. But for us to make laws, we needed a president.
Mm-hmm.
And so you ran, and Narwhal ran? Or no, Astronaut ran.
I don't recall.
I ran. I was your VP.
True.
I was your VP.
I think.
And during this election, the sun god consumed Astronaut. And he like started flying and he was like, "Come to the volcano." And we all came to the volcano. And
Oh, because he built a volcano. Did you say that?
he built the volcano.
Okay.
And in my cave,
Narwhal did.
I had these two fish that were gifted to me by Sawyer's brother Spencer. And they were named Milo and Kylo. And Milo and Kylo, I loved Milo and Kylo. Milo and Kylo were like my pride and joys. And they were robbed from me. They were stolen one day at the server. And I was like, who the freaking heck took Milo and Kylo?
Village.
You found a village?
Yep.
Sweet. That's good.
Go get some food.
But Astronaut. Good at this. I'm a good podcaster. Astronaut
Please don't talk.
came to the volcano and he threw a loved item from all of us. And at the time, I remember thinking, this is cringy. And I remember thinking my lore's better. Or my lore will be better because I was like
Cherry
in a lore
blossom.
kick. Say what?
Cherry blossom. Is that what that is?
I don't think so. I can't tell. It's
looks
too
like
far.
it is.
It looks like it's just a mountain. Oh, maybe it is.
I think it is.
I don't know. Get
I think
closer.
it is.
But hey, don't kill the villagers. Make sure you lock all the doors.
Okay.
But I was planning my lore.
Bro wants to trade.
And during this thing, Astronaut, sorry.
It's okay.
You gotta do this so many times.
I'll watch this. It's okay.
Astronaut, sorry, can I give you an audio clip to say? Astronaut. There you go. Astronaut, should I say it faster? I don't know. You guys couldn't see Sawyer's face for our listeners, but he just gave like a look at. He was like, "No, it's okay." It's funny. Astronaut gave me this book called the Astro Book and the Astro Feather, and basically what it did is it reincarnated
The
us
Astro Feather.
once we died. And the Astro Feather kind of lay dormant for a really long time. And about this time, Sammy joined the server. And me and Sammy, we had plans that we could not share because the haters are gonna sabotage. And I went to Sammy one day and I called him and we talked for probably for real, 5 hours. And we were like, we are gonna build a city where people can come to be happy and people can feel peace. And it's going to be named a peaceful promised land. Or even Jerusalem.
Oh, snap.
Jerusalem.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. So the idea was for Jerusalem is that my cave was in this gravelly hill biome. And what we were going to do is we were going to dig, it was like a 200 by 200
Why
area.
did I not steal
Grab
these
that,
bits?
for me and you.
Yeah.
So we were going to dig a 200 by 200
Someone's going down.
hole down to all the way down to bedrock. And we were going to build skyscrapers in this hole. And on the top, we were going to build this monument to signify that this area is peaceful, right? And we began our construction. And this hole took us a really long time. Me and him were just digging every day. We were digging. There's also some other lore, but it's kind of boring, so I'm not going to talk about it. And my character's name was Charlie, right? But my character had, I really wanted to do as much as it is a cherry blossom. Look at that. Those are good. You can make so much bread with that. You got some hay bales, and you can craft them into 9 hay and get 3 bread.
True.
Right? It's 3. You need 3 hay to make
Yes,
a bread.
yeah.
But my character had a disorder, and he had like it was like multiple personality disorder because I was like, that's so cool. I'm such a cool guy who makes cool stories,
Yeah.
right? And my character had Charlie. He had Dr. Charlie, who was a scientist. He had this guy, and I don't think I ever gave him like an official name. We'll call him Charmelon, which is my account name. And he was like the evil version of me, and he was like trying to manipulate the server and take control. And then we had Ender, I think we named him, which is very basic. But what Ender was is he was like kind of like the bridge between me and Charmelon. And so he would appear whenever I was about to transform. Oh! Sawyer just got blown up by a creeper.
Well,
He's okay though. He survived.
I survived. I'm good.
That was kind of loud. I'm sorry for yelling.
It's okay.
But I was like, what? But astronaut. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You're good.
Astronaut had a forest. It had this beautiful forest. It was a magic forest, and he had like this life crystal in the center of his forest, which gave its power, right? And his forest kind of touched this area of my. It was a gravelly area, but it was across the river that divided us. And at the time, Astronaut was coming back to life because he died in the lore that I skipped because it was boring. But he died. But he came back to life with the power of the life crystal, right? But he was like kind of being consumed from the power of the dark crystals, which were another crystals that were on Narwhal's side of the island. And so he was kind of consumed by anger. And in the lore, Astronaut's character and my character were like really close friends. Like we built like societies together, and we both had neighboring rooms in the courthouse or the White House. Is that what you called it?
I think so.
The spawn house, something like that, in like the White House wherever we were stayed, and we were just good friends.
No, I think we did call it a courthouse because one time Spencer was talking about on Discord being like, we need to blow up the White House. And my dad was like, the feds are going to be listening and you're all going to get flagged.
It's very funny. That's something that your dad would say.
Yeah.
But
he said it with a serious tone. So
yeah,
we
I don't know
had
that.
no idea if he was joking or not.
But Astronaut's character was consumed by anger, and he came to me, and I was like, let's figure this out. And in the lore,
Look at my ability to follow coordinates.
My evil character, Charmelon, forged this sword called, what was it called? Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't. Actually, we sleep at our desks. Because we're overworked here at Get to the Point Incorporated.
But
Astronaut.
he was consumed by anger and consumed with frustration. Also, look at me.
Oh my God,
I'm a crawling.
You good?
But his character was consumed. I look sad. His character was consumed by anger and frustration that he took this sword, and the sword had the ability to kill you forever. Right. He killed me with it, and my character died. And in the lore, Sammy's character was destroyed by this information. He found me dead, and he went into hiding. He was so ashamed of what he had done because he came out of like this rage, this dark crystal rage, and he was like, I didn't mean to do it. He didn't tell anybody though. He was so ashamed of it. And the spider's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. I was scared. Let me go back to my desk. Let me set my desk right. There we go. But astronaut. He killed me. I was dead. However, if you remember back to just a second ago, I had the Astro Feather in the Book of Reincarnation called the Astro Book. And Sammy's character, destroyed by grief, destroyed by hate and rage, needed to know what happened. So he took the book, and he signed it, and he said, bring Charlie back. And I came back. However, I was different. My character was more, dare I say, evil. Because it wasn't me.
Oh.
It was Charmelon in disguise.
Oh my goodness.
And this is around the time when the realm started to die. Because there was this big divide, just like in real life, like not in the lore, between using creative to build big things and not using creative. And it was pretty split 50-50.
Yeah.
However, it ended up coming out to be that majority of people agreed not to use creative.
Yeah.
However, Narwhal, who was on the creative side,
Yeah, who owned the realm.
yeah, was like, okay, and then just did it anyways.
Yeah.
You got an achievement.
Pork
Pork chop.
chop. Well,
Not
I
for
never
you.
play on Windows. I never play on Windows, so
Yeah. I got a bunch of achievements. I have most of the achievements on this game from before some of the new updates. But as I was saying, the realm was kind of like dying, and it kind of got us a little angry. And me and Sammy ended up being like, we don't care what you do. However, your cheats and your creative have no place in Jerusalem, and we will do it all by hand. They ended up using creative to dig out the hole, but it was for the lore because they had a massive fight, and we were like, okay, that's fine because we like lore.
Yeah.
But no more after that, right? And what they did is for one of Astronaut's lore,
We should build a Get to the Point Incorporated.
We should.
Skyscraper.
We
over
should.
here. Or a little business.
That would be good.
Tower.
I like
we
that.
should do that.
But,
So, another village over here. On the water.
Astronaut and Narwhal filled the hole. This hole it took that means Sammy worked on for a really long time. They used creative to get rid of a lot of it. But we still spent like probably 200 hours on it. Which is a lot of hours, guys. Me and Sammy, we grinded on that server. I had probably over 1,000 hours just on that one server, which is insane. I spent so much time on that Minecraft server.
You did
I
a
was
lot.
so
I
committed
always
to that.
felt bad because I never would. By the time I was able to get on, nobody was on.
Yeah, which is kind of sad.
And-
I would play that server up until like 5 o'clock in the morning occasionally.
God, Jesus Christ. Sounds like me with Animal Crossing.
But they used cheats, and they filled up Jerusalem with water. And I was livid. I like to pride myself on being a pretty calm guy nowadays. I used to be a little angry when I was a little kid. But
I
I
talked about this on the podcast before, right?
what how
Have
is
we?
it? I don't know, maybe. But I pride myself on being like a pretty calm guy. Like I think besides the realm, have you ever seen me genuinely angry?
No, not since the realm.
Yeah, like since like I got me and Astronaut would get in a lot of arguments over like little things, like over like the lore and stuff. And the rule was, if you want to do lore that affects me, you talk to me and we talk to each other and we work it out. However, Astronaut and Narwhal didn't do this a lot of the time, and it really frustrated me because I had my lore planned out, the entire thing planned out. I had everything
I want
from
that
start
cat.
to finish. I had everything planned out.
I used to have an orange cat.
You did. Beautiful little gal.
Her name was Lily. Proceed.
But I had everything planned out, and they really messed up like my story, and they also just like desecrated Jerusalem, which is supposed to be this place that was free of cheats and free of all this nonsense, and I was so mad. At the time, it was the year where we were just coming back from COVID, so everyone kind of went to school for half the time and went back for half the time. I, on the other hand, was virtual every day, unlike the rest of the people in this realm. So, I was able to join this realm whenever nobody else could play. So the night before, it was a Sunday night. Will was home, and Sammy was at his house ready to go. And I said, we're hopping on, we're destroying everything. So Will was on the server, and Will's not allowed to play on. Will was kicked off the server after this happened because they
That's
got
so
rid of this
funny.
boy. But Will, he's apparently really good at griefing stuff.
Yeah.
And I, at the time,
Oh, it looks like Toby.
for those who don't know, God apples are really rare. I had probably 20 of them.
Why are
in
they
that server.
called God Apple? I didn't know that they were actually called.
They're
Are
called
they?
God or Notch apples. Because I don't even know gold, but without the
Okay.
God apples. I had 20. I had about 20 of them. Oh, I found most. I did cheat like 5 in on accident. I accidentally duplicated my loot chest. Oh, it was a total accident. I really didn't mean to. But I ended up getting 5. But I got like 15 for real, which is an insanely high number.
That is insane.
Like what? It was insane. But I got a lot of them from desert temples. And in desert temples, you can get 9 TNT, right? So I had probably about 5 stacks of TNT from doing that stuff. So I took this TNT, and there were skyscrapers on spawn, and Will, he griefed it with the lava and water bucket, and so there's these massive stone pillars, and I blew up all the towers, and then I went to Astronaut's Forest, and I burned it all down to the ground. Like there was nothing. Like if you looked at it, you wouldn't even recognize it. It was irrecognizable. And I didn't tell anybody until the next morning when everybody was at school and could not get on to do anything.
Yeah.
And I sent like ransom pictures to Brady. I took pictures of everything destroyed, and I was like, "This is what you get. You deserve this." And he couldn't get on. And he was like texting me, and he was like, "What have you done? I can't believe you did this." And we were arguing over text while he was at school. And I was at home just sitting there enjoying my little life. And I was like, "Ha ha 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 ha. You can do nothing to stop me, astronaut." I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're good. You're
You
good.
did so many
You're good. You're
times.
good. You're good. You're good.
And hey, see that iron right there? You should make flint and steel with it. I have a flint in my inventory. That would take a long time
Okay,
to
I'll
get.
save one.
But me, they were so mad at me. And eventually we loaded another server. But everybody stopped playing because I just stopped playing. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. Here's what my lore was. Can I say my plan for my lore?
Yeah.
God, there's so much.
There is a lot.
There's
Yeah.
a lot because I plan everything. So what was gonna happen is I'm kind of gonna.
I'm so excited to have. I just made another craft. I'm so excited to have our little tech talk after this.
Yeah, we're having a tech talk after this.
Having a tech talk.
But my lore was I was pretending to be Charlie, my evil guy. Sorry, Charmelon was pretending to be Charlie. He was trying to pretend to be good, and what he was trying to do is seize power. He was trying to become president.
Like one does.
And what he was going to do is once he became president, he was kind of like slowly put in laws to be like, hey, I have this idea, but for this idea to work, I need to be president a little bit longer. And then eventually he would just seize all power. And in the lore, in like the real world, sorry, I had to tell
Narwhal.
astronauts my plan, my lore, like that I was not this president, because just so they can know, so they can plan their lore accordingly. And the plan was for me to do a bunch of things because my character despised Astronaut for what he did, and his whole goal was to destroy everything that he loved, right? But he cared about one thing, and that was Jerusalem. And I actually did a lot of like research on like psychopathy and like sociopaths, and it was very interesting. I understood a lot more.
Oh, that's cool.
But, however, the plan was for me to pretend to be Charlie. I'm getting hesitated whenever I say names now. I'm like, can I say this name? But eventually, after Jerusalem was built, I would murder. I think it was you. I think my plan was to kill you first. And then once I kill you, though, it goes on lockdown. Also, what is that? Is that a magma?
It looks sick.
It does look really cool. But after I killed you, the realm would go on lockdown. And I was like, oh, my character didn't expect this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so a massive bounty was going to be put on my head for like 100 diamond blocks, which we had, which is insane. We were rich in that server.
Yes, yeah.
We had so many diamonds. And I was going to build this really intricate vault. And me and Sammy actually planned like how to do everything too. It was very, very fun. The time of our lives doing that stuff. And I was going to be stuck in this vault for a while. And then after things died down, I was going to leave. And then I was going to go to Astronaut. And I was going to be like, you deserve what's coming to you. And this was supposed to be the final day of the realm. And I was basically going to go on this whole murder spree and leave everybody dead, and like make
Astronaut.
like exist long enough to understand. Like I basically was like, who caused all this? And there was like this time where I killed
Narwhal.
very peacefully. I killed him when he wasn't expecting it. I killed Spencer. I said very clearly. I didn't even go back and anything about it. And I murdered Spencer, that boy. I said it again also. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're good.
I'm bad at this.
You're good.
Um,
Just don't address it, and I'll get you. Just yap. You just yap.
I'm just yapping.
Just yap.
And I go to Sammy, and this thing I was like, I was in the 8th grade at the time, so I was like, I'm the coolest kid in the world. And also I was home all the time, so I had plenty of time to plan things, and I was just bored out of my mind, so I was doing anything to kind of think about other things besides the world. And I kind of like, I didn't script out, but I kind of scripted out like this really intricate scene where I like kill Sammy. I can say Sammy's name. Where I kill Sammy because I had to kill Sammy for the lore. But me and my character and Sammy were like good friends, and I was in the script I was like, I always cared about you, and Sammy didn't know that I was gonna kill him, and he was like, we were looking down at this creation that we made, and he was like, I'm so happy that we did this, and I'm so happy that you're my friend, and I'm like, me too. And as we embrace and a hug, I stab him through the heart, and he dies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very emotional stuff right there. And
Astronaut.
finds me, and he's like, what have you done? And a massive battle ensues. And at the end of the fight, we're all tired. I let my guard down. And
Astronaut.
stabs me. And as I'm dying, I look at him, and I go, now you have nothing. You've lost your closest friends. You've lost your buildings, because I destroyed all his buildings in his forest again. And then I look at him and I go, you even lost me, your best friend, because I was his best friend in the lore. And I was like, it's all your fault. And then he
Astronaut.
went to live out the rest of his days in nothingness, all by himself.
It's really depressing.
Yeah, and that was the end of it. That was the end. I won.
That's it.
That was the
That's
end.
in.
That's the end of the.
Oh
That
my
is the end of
goodness.
it.
That was a
Did you know
really
that?
sour, and
Did
I
you-
didn't
did you
know any of that.
That is the ending of the lore. That was
I
what was
didn't know
supposed to
that was the
happen. I am.
Did it ever get to that point?
We finished it before I killed you. Like right before, like pretty much before, a little bit before that. That was the plan. I had it all scripted down, and it was all ruined.
On that world, I think it was that one. Did I? Is that where
That's the
I
one
had
you
the?
get creative. You got to build yourself.
Yeah, I had a place where everything was ginormous. So there
It was really
like a
cool.
ginormous stump, and like there was a massive beehive, and that was my house. It was cool.
Yeah.
Are you ready
Tech
learn
talk?
to learn about some tech?
Also, where are you?
I'm in a mine. This is where our office building will be once we build it.
Sweet.
Okay, are you ready
I'm ready for tech talk.
to be amazed with this tech talk? Okay, there are many things we need to talk about.
I'm ready.
Okay.
You did not prep me for any of this beforehand.
I did it. First of all,
You came up to me beforehand, and you were like, "We got to do a tech talk," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay."
Yeah, this is our tech talk. Okay, news for okay. This isn't really a tech talk. I'm just really excited about this. I texted you it today, and I need to talk. I need an outlet to talk about it, and this is gonna be my
Go for it,
outlet to
man.
talk about it. Okay, I need to find. I need to find Google. Okay, here's Google. Okay, let me look up. Okay, so Nintendo had a little.
Wait, how do I open my inventory? It's not working. Oh, you can
Oh,
disconnected.
dang! Sorry, I'm tabbed
It's
out.
okay.
So Nintendo had a little partner direct today. Okay,
They had a direct today.
a partner direct.
What does that
so
mean?
partner showcase. Okay, here's the rumor right now. Okay, they announced a bunch of games over Twitter,
Yeah.
things that would be in a direct.
Okay.
So the thought is that they're getting out as much stuff as possible. If we have a partner direct, we're probably going to get it in about a week or two, and if that happens, then most likely they're gearing up for Switch 2.
Okay. What is
And
a,
that happened.
What is a partner direct?
A partner direct is like third part stuff that isn't Nintendo
Okay.
made.
Like
So like companies that isn't Nintendo, but like they're still on
Like Super
Switch.
Mickey? Does that count?
Yeah,
Super
yeah,
Epic
yeah.
Oh,
the one that
for
the
you?
one that is just you're good. You're good.
Epic Mickey.
Where
I've never
is
played
this
it.
thing? Here it is.
Go to-
Okay, so I want to make a video about this, but whenever I was a little boy, I got there. I found okay. Me and my family, we found an old computer. It's like Windows 7, and it has a bunch of old home videos on it.
That is so fun. I wish we
know.
had that.
And I saw for Christmas I got a blue DSi, and it had like Mario 64, Nintendogs, and
I remember you
Scribblenauts.
bringing. I don't know if it was Mario 64 to class.
I would bring that with my little 2DS, and I would play with people. It was cool. But
Remember that.
but at that Christmas I also got this Wii game. I was like 6
Yeah.
at the time. I got this little game called Epic Mickey.
Epic Mickey.
And if you don't know Epic Mickey, it is this game about Mickey, and it's based off of a cartoon. He travels
Is it
into
based off Fantasia?
No, there's elements from everything, and there is Fantasia stuff in there. But the opening is based off of this old Mickey Mouse cartoon, and he travels into the mirror
Okay.
of his house, and there's a little. There actually no, that is Fantasia. Yeah, the little wizard guy.
Yeah,
And
I saw
there's
that in the
little
trailer.
birds.
I know zero things about this game.
Okay, so this game. Let me look up Epic Mickey concept. All right, so we'll get to this in a second. Let me load this up on here for y'all to see. I just do that.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd it go?
Oh, no.
Hello.
Oh.
It's right here. Boom. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this game.
Yeah.
Okay, so he messes with the little map and stuff, and he goes in and he meets Oswald because the wizard made this place for old forgotten cartoons to live in, and so it's this like wasteland of Disney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like one does.
Yeah, and it's cool because Oswald is like the main guy of that town, like Mickey is in Disney.
Okay.
Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. If you
I
don't,
know Oswald.
yeah. If you don't know who Oswald is, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was Walt Disney's first cartoon character that got popular, but they had a deal with Universal, and so he got screwed in the contract for Universal, so they kicked Walt out of it, and then he went to go make Mickey Mouse.
Interesting.
Anyways, and like in the 2010s, Disney bought or they traded a sports broadcaster, a real live person, for the rights to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. They switched it with Universal for a real live person. And this game, they did whack stuff. They wanted it to make it like the creepiest game ever. And they pushed it. They were like, there's no way this is gonna get greenlit. And they got away with a lot more stuff than they actually did. So this game terrified me whenever I was little, but I was so like enamored by like the scariness and like it was Mickey and stuff, and it was so cool. I don't know if we could get flagged for stuff on here, so I'm probably not gonna play it in full, but like I'll kind of scan a little bit. Look at the lighting in this.
So
like it looks so beautiful.
Is this a straight remake?
It's just it's
a
called
remaster?
rebrushed, so I'm assuming it's a remaster. Like
Also
look at
says March
that.
25th.
Look at that. That is so cool.
Beautiful. Wow.
It is amazing.
Wait,
It is amazing. It is amazing. Okay, so he stumbles into the little wizard thing. I mean, look at this.
That looks
This
good. It looks
okay.
great.
It is so wild to me. Okay, in the early days of the Nintendo Switch, I was like, man, it would be so cool if Epic Mickey got a remake, because I was like, I love Epic Mickey. I want to make a video about it one day. But I was like, that's never gonna happen. But what would be really cool if I remember it was the Wii or the Switch Sports Direct. I was like, it would be crazy if like they announced Epic Mickey and then they put Mickey in Smash Bros. I wasn't being serious, but I was like, that'd be kind of cool. But Sora did get in, and so like
That's so true.
Mickey's emblem is in it, so like kind of.
Yeah. But
He wanted a Punch Out Wii remake. And
because let me talk about this for a second. Don't you dare interrupt me. Punch Out Wii, me and Will, we played that game so much when we were kids. We loved the heck out of that game. We loved it. We played it all. We beat it all. Except for me. I was like 5. I didn't know how to beat a game. But he beat it and I watched him. And it was awesome. And I go back and I play it sometimes. It's broken, so we can't do it anymore. But I used to play it like a couple years ago whenever it did work. And it's so much fun. And it really just holds up as a good Punch-Out game. And like there's 2-player, which is so much fun. And how the heck did Epic Mickey get a remake, but Punch-Out we did not?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I have no idea how Epic Mickey was more likely than Punch-Out on the Nintendo platform, but I'm not complaining. So if you could see, this is the thing that scared me. I'll just play it. Of this ink monster, because he comes out and but anyways, Mickey goes back and he's like, time passes. It's a little time montage. It's not loading for some reason. This is crazy. Okay, I'll just play it.
Play it. Oh my god.
I mean, look at that.
Okay, for our audio listeners, Mickey Mouse just got dragged by an ink monster across his house, destroying his house, and now he's in this terrifying pit of jet black ink, and it's like sloshing everywhere. He looks like he's drowning in like an ocean.
I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
Okay, just be quiet, just in case I do have to cut it out later.
Okay.
But I mean, that's just.
That was.
It was terrifying. It's terrifying. But I love this game so much, and I want to know if it's as good as I remember, because it was sick. This is some of the concept art that they've had, for Epic Mickey. So they.
I can't see that at all. Maybe I'm blind.
Oh, that's okay. This is the thing. They wanted Mickey to look extra scary. You can kind of see it on the drawing tablet. Kinda. There you go.
Oh.
He's like a gross monster thing. Isn't that weird?
That's terrifying.
And some of the bosses, just look at this.
Ugh, it's like Centipede Mickey. Like that.
This made it in. This is in the game. It's an animatronic Goofy.
This stuff is terrifying.
I know. But I'm excited.
That's what I would want in like a Mickey Mouse game.
There's a lot of
like a terrifying Mickey
of
Mouse
Epic
game.
Mickey stuff that was planned that never got released. So I'm really there was like a kart racer Epic Mickey 3. There was a Donald Duck Mickey Epic Donald.
Is there more than one Epic Mickey
There's
game?
Epic Mickey 1, 2, and then there's a 3DS side game.
Interesting.
Anyways, I'm so excited, and I'm sorry to bore you with that. We're gonna get into our official Tech Talk territory now, but I got home and I had to look up if it was real
Epic
or not.
Mickey knew
I saw
real?
it on my YouTube feed and I was like, there's no way, that's a lie. Speaking of, while I had to look at why that was real.
Mm-hmm.
So this AI generated program came out. It's called Sora.
Okay.
And what it does is it does AI generated video.
Is it the one that the basketball people did?
I don't know.
There's one that basketball
let me
did.
show you an AI generated video from a year ago. Okay, so this is an AI generated. It was Will Smith eating spaghetti. Okay.
This is from a year ago?
I don't know how to spell spaghetti. I can't see my screen.
I can't see this at all. Like, I think I might need glasses. Like, this is so blurry to me.
No, it is blurry.
Is it
the
just
lights
blurry?
don't make it.
Oh,
make it
I
any
guess that's
better.
right. This is from a year ago?
Okay. Oh shoot, you kind of can't see it. Never mind. That was a bad one. Okay, so this. Here we go. Visit. Okay, let me show you this video. Okay, so this was made a year ago with AI. Okay.
A year ago?
This is a video a year ago from AI.
I will. I do not like the smacking the sound. That is hot.
Okay. That was
was from a year ago?
This is a year ago, okay?
Okay.
Or about a year ago, okay? So
Okay.
so this is what AI video looks like in your brain right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look up.
Soren.
Do
Sora.
I have any examples? Oh shoot. I don't know what that did. Go back. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. So these are new AI videos. So these are all from a program that's been plugged in. And I mean, it's weird. Look at this. This is insane. This is AI.
Yeah. Wow. That's insane.
That's crazy. And so why this
That looks like straight out of like
real.
Unreal Engine
Yeah.
and stuff.
So the crazy thing about this is because what a lot of people are pointing towards is that the best use case for this, as it is right now, is stock footage. So
Is this animated?
yeah, this is
AI.
this is stylized AI.
Define stylized AI.
So they put in like, I mean, these are the prompts that it's putting in. And so like you can make little commercials and stuff. I mean, look at that. That's just a commercial. So what people are saying is that it's the best use case for this is Adobe's like stock footage. Like look at that. This is the perfect example. So this is like could be used in like a commercial or something. Okay.
Yep.
The problem with that is think about the cinematographers.
Yeah, it
that
takes
take-
a lot of jobs out.
that take this. That just completely axes their job.
Can I say something that is really controversial?
Say it.
And like, okay, I understand that people losing their jobs is bad. And I understand that this is hurting a lot of people. However, people have been losing their jobs because of technology for years. Like think about receptionists.
true.
Like receptionists have been losing their jobs just because technology for phones and stuff are just so much more advanced. Like you don't need the receptionist to put you through to the next person.
Yeah.
You could just go, you know?
This is true.
And I think that while this will get rid of a lot of jobs, I still think that we need this human aspect for stuff. And I think a lot of people will probably inevitably lose their job because of AI.
Yeah.
I think that it also will open the market to like different jobs.
Yeah. So that's what I
Like in Willy Wonka.
Yeah. So this is why I'm so like this one, it's scary for me, but also just interesting is because I want to go into video production. I think I might want to be an editor, which I think my job might be safe because they still have to edit AI, but there are AI programs that automatically edit your videos, like they do cuts and stuff.
But you got to
And
think
it's
like you got to think. Okay, so another controversial opinion.
I mean, look at this.
Is that a real person?
Yeah, they put in like a cinematic. No, this is AI. It just looks like a trailer. This is insane,
That's
dude.
insane. No way that's AI. I don't believe it.
Yeah,
That looks like a real person.
It is. So there were some.
Is it a real person?
No, it's AI. Look at that.
Wow, that looks awesome.
So there were a little bit of. This is a long video. There's a lot of like complications with it. Let me look up.
You got to think.
AI
So like ChatGPT.
video.
ChatGPT is an amazing resource, and it will revolutionize education. I feel like if we incorporate ChatGPT in a proper way, it would re-educate teaching and learning, right? And I think that
These are not.
what the examples that are outlined for us
Let me just look up.
with ChatGPT are the negatives because it shows straight ChatGPT things. Like
I
it
spelled
shows
his name wrong.
my dad, he
I have no idea. Your call. I have
It's like
no
my
idea.
father. I had to whisper to Sawyer to ask if this is okay. My father, he's a little assistant principal, right? And my father believes that ChatGPT is good and will help classrooms and help making lessons and stuff. However, you have to revise it because it's still like AI generated. Like AI is at a certain point right now that you can't just ask it to write you an essay and then put it in the thing. Like you have to you have to ask it to write you an essay, look at the essay, change it so it makes sense, and then do it. Or in this example, one of the teachers at the school was using AI to make a lesson plan. And my dad was like, this sounds like an amazing thing. Like it'll really cut down on time, and it'll give the teachers more time to do other things and help the students,
You
right?
put their
Which is a
videos
true
in.
statement. However, this teacher specifically that was mentioned in this meeting that my dad was a part of with the other principals, because not a lot of other people agreed with my father on this stance. And the example that was shown was a teacher who did not look over this, and it was just this really confusing lesson plan that AI made.
Yeah.
And everything was there, like all the information was there. It just needed to be reorganized, and some of the things need to be like restated, just so it made more sense.
Yeah.
And I think if we have people who like go back over AI and do that stuff, then I think that we are this close. I think that we are seeing it right now. You saw the Will Smith video a year ago.
Yeah.
That looks like a completely different thing than this.
Yes.
And just think about in a year, like eventually it'll landscape and like right now it's like a big incline and stuff, and eventually it'll kind of like level out and it'll get higher, like very like not a lot, but like think about video games, AI generated video games. Just think about this: a video game that you can play that exponentially gets bigger, that you can explore new things, and there's literally an infinite amount of content. There's an infinite amount of stories that you will encounter. There's an infinite amount of people that you will see, and there's an infinite amount of trees that you will encounter.
Yes, but you still need those workers to feed the AI.
I agree.
More content. So
But I'm saying that eventually, if we get to a point, like
I don't
there was this Twitch stream.
know if it's possible for AI to do it
I disagree.
completely original.
I think I talked about
'Cause
this a lot.
I feel like it has to pull from something.
Yeah,
That's
the
like
internet.
pulling something from so
Like, if you-
stuff
if-
that people have already made.
Yeah, if you're just like, but I'm thinking that eventually AI will get to a point, this is also kind of scary, that AI eventually will get to a point where it can make its own functional ideas, which is just sentience. And I think that we should not do that, because that's how robot takeovers happen, giving robots sentience. But like, if that weren't to happen, and robots could come up with their own ideas, just think about that.
Yeah.
Like that could be insane.
That'd be whack. But the reason why I'm so like on this is because I want to do video production thing. But I'm just really interested in it. The other thing that is really alarming for this is the fact that you can you have the potential to ruin careers off of this.
Yeah.
You can, I mean, especially with the election coming up soon, there's just going to be, I mean, you can have a video of just insane things
that's right.
from people.
That's been happening because AI is good at like you doing voices, like now.
Yes, yeah.
Like and just
it's gotten
think
crazy.
about all this stuff. I was talking to my dad about it, and he was like, "There has to be a way. There has to be like a little what is it called? Waterprint mark?
Yes,
Watermark.
That's why these have a watermark,
And
but
I
people
think-
can just crop it out.
But like you got to like a watermark like in like the source of it.
Yeah,
Like if I like break this down into like code, and I don't even know how this works. I think that we're at a point where there should start being like laws. Like I think it's at a point where people like, because there's really like, I don't know if there is. Don't quote me on this. We are not me and Sawyer. We
I
don't
think
know.
there might be, or there might start to be.
I think, but I don't think there's any laws like that protect people. Like, I think there needs to be laws to make it so AI is.
But even if there is laws for it, the damage would already be dealt once it gets created, anyways.
This is true, but if we make laws before, but I'm saying like, if we make laws to be like, if you make an AI creation, it needs to be known that it's AI, or
Oh yes, I
like
agree. Yeah.
just so like people's lives aren't ruined. Like
Yes.
somebody, like, if somebody could post a video where I go around saying like slurs and stuff, and that could like ruin me. That can ruin like
Yeah, it would.
like if somebody does that to my mom, she's an educator and she would probably get fired and she would probably lose her job.
Yeah.
And that's terrifying. That's so scary, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that if we don't get AI laws, then a lot of people's lives will get ruined. You guys think like Matt Pat. He's a great guy, but we can get a really realistic AI video of him beating people.
Yeah, or something like that.
And it would be like,
then
and also you got to
it's
think
scary.
if the AI gets big and stuff, like a lot of people, like especially these younger generations, once they start encountering this more, like in middle school and high school and stuff, like trust issues, man, bro. That stuff's gonna go through the roof. You can't believe anything you
Yeah.
see.
Imagine being an elementary school kid
Mm-hmm.
now and you see an AI video. You're not gonna know if it's an AI video.
Like
You're
we're
just a
talking.
kid watching
I'm in
stuff.
I'm in a teacher cadet class because I want to be an educator, and we're talking about like your cognitive development, and it's just so I never really put the pieces together, I guess, on how long it takes for you to really understand things. Like you
Oh,
don't
yeah, it's
understand
a-
object permanence till
yeah.
you're like 2.
Yeah.
Like peekaboo works for like with 2-year-olds.
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like people don't understand like sarcasm until you're pretty like a good
Yeah.
bit older.
I would guess like 8 years old,
Like,
maybe.
I don't know. Teacher would be disappointed with me right now not knowing this.
I don't know.
But that's insane. It's just so crazy.
Yeah. Do you want to see one of the? So it still has work to be done because like if you get told it's an AI video, you can look at it and you can tell some of the imperfections and
Yep.
stuff. This is a video by Marcus Brownlee, by the way. This is both of these things I'm gonna talk about. I watched his videos about. Y'all should go watch him. He's really cool. But this is one of the other AI videos. It was this wolf. And they look good. It looks good, but I mean,
Whoa,
as you
I
can
saw
see,
that.
they're like multiplying out of nowhere,
Interesting.
and it's just kind of weird. There was another one. Yeah, they put in this treadmill guy walking treadmill, and it still looks good.
Yeah.
He's just on the wrong way.
You know what this looks like? This looks like a video game that's supposed to be like do you remember Pet Stop? Not Pet Stop. Pet Stop is a Matt Pat made a video about it. It has a bunch of like lore in it.
I
No,
don't
I'm gonna look it up.
recall.
Pet Stop. I think it's called Pet Stop, something like that. Pet Stop. Pet Stop.
Let me hide this. Okay.
I think it's called Pet Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Pat. Matt Pat. Matt Pat. R.I.P. Matt Pat, by the way. Yeah, Pet Scop. Sorry, Pet Scop. And it's like this like creepy like little video, a creepy like game, and there's like scary lore in it, and that like looks like it's from like a little scary lore game. Apple Vision Pro.
Right, yeah, this is the next thing I'm going to talk about. Okay. So yeah, but the AI stuff, it's insane,
that's
and
crazy.
I'm excited to follow it and see what it looks like, but it is kind of scary because I'm going into that job, so I just got to be aware of it.
What do you
It's
think?
just insane.
What do you think other jobs are that have been affected by technology beforehand, like in the past couple of years?
Farming, industrial.
Oh,
work.
so true.
Um,
Like in Willy Wonka, their dad worked for a toothpaste company, and the machines came and took his job.
yeah, factory workers.
But then he worked for the machines, and he got made more money in the end. Oh, I'm sorry, I slipped off the table.
you just like. But yeah, it's
insane.
just stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you know,
But I feel like I don't know. Stuff's crazy. Apple Vision Pro. What do you want to talk about? This?
So I want to talk about Apple Vision Pro for a second, okay? Because originally, yesterday. This is I was talking to Narwhal about this. I feel like we sound like girls when in elementary school when they have crushes on boys and they come up with little like I saw pineapple today. Like, this is what we sound like. But I was talking to Narwhal, and we were talking about the Apple Vision Pro, and I was like, I just don't see the point. I feel like it's just like another smartphone. I feel like until it gets to the point where it's in these glasses, and I can just put it on, I don't really see a future with this. I was wrong. Okay, so let me get into this. Okay, let me tell you what the sickest thing about this is. Okay, it comes out of the box. Okay.
Yep.
No controllers.
Nope.
You do the pinching stuff. Okay.
Which
We know this.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know this. I feel stupid now. But most people probably did. This is not a real person's eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a screen.
I didn't know. Yeah. There's a screen in between it, and there's a bunch of cameras, and it's not a pass-through goggles. I thought it was a pass-through goggles, just like glasses were. Whenever I saw the ads for it, I was just freaking stupid. Okay. So, but there's the little battery thing.
Yep.
Which is kind of weird, but I think it'll get better over time. So out of the box, okay.
Okay.
there's a setting that you can make a little person. Okay.
Okay.
So what it
Like
does.
an avatar?
Yes. So you know like the MetaQuest
Yep.
stuff, you could make your little avatar.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not that. Okay.
Okay.
Well, so what you do is you take off your headset. Okay.
Okay.
And you know how in your phones to set up like a Face ID.
Yeah.
You would do the little like wraparound thing and like this. Yeah. So this asks you to do that. Like you do the wraparound thing and you do different facial expressions, and then it creates a lookalike for you in this Apple ecosystem space thing. And so this is what the eyes are. So if it is to tell the other person that they can see you right now, and so this is her like avatar that's shining through the thing, because there's a screen on the other side.
So it's not. So it is like because I've seen like. Okay, that's interesting to think because they can't see through it. It's all cameras on the outside.
Yes, yeah.
And there's people walking around the streets with this stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that was the big thing is you can take it outside, which is insane.
Which is new because you
having
can't take the Oculus outside.
You can't do that.
Because it
I don't
burns
know
out
if you
the
can with
sensors.
the third one or not.
You probably could, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
But at
do
least
not go outside
on
and
the
try
second
this.
one that we have, you
You
can't
can't do it.
do
Sometimes Sammy, he does when it's really like kind of like dark outside.
Yeah.
He'll turn on all his lights and go outside, and he's like a fenced-in yard, and he just goes around with no boundary. He just plays. That was awesome. He sounds so much fun.
But okay, so what you can do on this thing is you can take FaceTime calls. Okay. So we'll do a little role play. I'm in my little goggles
my
here.
phone?
You're on your phone. Okay. So what you're gonna see on your phone is this AI model made up of me.
Okay.
Okay. That's what you're going to see on your phone, and it's going to emulate all of my hand movements, even the facial expressions. I don't know how it detects the facial expressions, but it can. So it can detect you smiling and stuff. I don't know if it's just based off of like audio and like guessing what your emotion is, but that sounds wrong. I think just the cameras can see it for somehow.
They probably have a camera. I don't know.
I have no
That's
idea.
insane.
But what's really cool is let's say that I also FaceTime Sammy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have you up over here, and I have Sammy up over here.
Yeah.
I can wave at you. Sammy doesn't see it. He just sees my head turn
Really?
like this. Yeah.
That is so cool.
And then I go like this, and I wave at Sammy. You can't see it.
That is so interesting.
so cool.
I think people are really dissing on this Apple Vision Pro, but I think that this is a step in revolutionizing technology.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to have a tech talk today, and sorry to make this go on for so long, but we are in the age of revolutionary technology being made.
I'm convinced that if we have
in this.
kids, they're gonna look at us, and you know how we look at our parents and when they didn't have cell phones?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like that. I genuinely do.
Yeah.
I think that every home is going to have these VR things that they take places and you walk around the streets with, and they're gonna go to school and it's gonna be like this. And also, this will revolutionize education. Like think about in a classroom. Maybe you're a kid and you don't understand, but you're the only one who doesn't understand. You ever in a class and you don't understand the thing, and you look around and everybody's writing the stuff on their papers and everybody understands and you don't? If you have this thing, you can go to your little VR thing, move your hands around and pinch the I need help button. You don't even have to raise your hand or anything. And the teacher could just like talk to you from her VR.
It'd be sick.
It would be insane, but also, like, it's just insane. I'm my career path. I plan on doing music, and I'm trying to think. There's probably a way in which this would incorporate, like, help that, but as of right now, I don't see any. I can't think of anything.
I won't do that. I'll just keep it up here. So the sickest thing, and I found this out today. I had no idea. This makes me want to get one. Okay.
They're $3,000.
I know.
They're expensive.
They're $5,000.
They're $5,000.
So let's say you have an iMac or a Mac. You have a MacBook.
Yeah.
Okay. You have one of the new MacBooks. Okay. What you can do. Okay. You have your MacBook sitting right here with your little keyboard and the touchpad, right? Let's say you're editing a video.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm editing. If you, I wish my screen was bigger. What you can do is you can put on the Apple Vision Pro, okay? And it's not screencasting. It renders your MacBook screen in real time into your headset. It turns your Mac screen off, and you can have this ginormous window.
That is insane.
Of just whatever window.
crazy.
The only limitation, apparently, the Oculus Quest 3,
The
or
3?
the Meta Quest 3 can
The one
do
that just
this.
came out?
Yeah, can do this with some computers, but the Apple Vision thing can do this. In the limitation right now is that you can only have one monitor. So it's not like you can have a multi-monitor display like we have right now. Like we have the drawing tablet and then the monitor right there.
You can have
you
that.
only get one.
Okay.
But if you have a ginormous screen, it doesn't matter. You can just have you could be editing on an IMAX screen. That's crazy. That is so insane. That is so cool. I want one now.
That's
For that reason.
crazy.
That is insane.
Just for that reason. No other reason.
No other reason.
Do you think that? So I watched. I saw a TikTok, and it was like my idea of what they're gonna do is they're gonna release this Apple Vision Pro for $5,000, and it's gonna be this work of art, amazing masterpiece, right? And people are gonna. What is
Hang on,
this?
hang on. You keep talking. You keep
And
talking.
and they're gonna be these amazing works of art, but only like the rich people are gonna get it. And then they're gonna release a cheaper version, which is just a bit, but like dumbed down a lot.
Yeah.
And more people are gonna get it, and then everybody's gonna buy it because everyone saw this hype of this Apple Vision Pro. And yeah,
That's what Marques Brownlee was saying because it's titled Apple Vision Pro, and usually they put the pros out afterwards, so they think there's just going to be a regular Apple Vision.
interesting.
But so okay, so I'm going to show you this next piece of technology. This came out a year ago, but nobody knows about it for some reason. But I think it is so sick. Okay, and I would love to have it, but it's like $500. So I know that's not crazy insane,
Apple
but
Vision
like
Pro.
we have some other things. Okay, so this is not spatial. Okay, so this is the Lenovo Go glasses. Okay,
Okay.
so these are like sunglasses. Okay,
Like one has.
and they look like this. Okay,
Okay.
and you plug. You can plug, I think, your Steam Deck or your Nintendo Switch or your laptop into it, and it brings out this
my
display.
God.
Okay, and the way people have described it, I haven't experienced this, but the way people it's described is there's just this massive TV, like just in your space, and nobody else can see it.
That's insane.
So it's not spatial, like it doesn't stay where it is or whatever, like the Apple Vision, but you just do. It's just there, and so it's like an alternative to a TV. If you have a small TV setup, you can just plug these in. If you're on the airplane, boom.
That is so cool.
I know. But this, I wanted to show you this because one, it's sick. I would love to have this. It's so cool. But I wanted to like, in the future, I wonder if they're gonna add support for the Apple Vision where you can plug stuff into it. It would just completely replace your TV. Imagine having a piece of technology that you don't have to worry about resolution space. If you could be playing a PS5 on an IMAX level screen in your house.
Anywhere.
Or you could even have, if you want to play the SNES on whatever console, and you want it on a smaller screen to keep the resolution, and you want a CRT filter, you can just have that now.
Yeah. Wow.
It's crazy to think
insane.
about. And
do you think that in the distant future that TVs will get like cycled out in preference of these?
As of right now, no. I think the only way that works is if it's glasses like these, and even then,
But like in the distant future, I think that's totally plausible.
think about. I would love to say yes, and it would probably be my preferred method because I already wear glasses, so I don't even have to worry about it.
That's true. I
But
would rock glasses.
But imagine, I mean, think about how many people already don't want to wear 3D glasses. Like that's like a big thing. Like whenever theaters would push for it for like going into like
it
3D
gives
movies,
my dad makes him sick.
people don't want to wear them, and it's for all types of like it can make you sick. People have like different experiences with it, but some people just don't want to wear the glasses because it annoys them, and so for that reason I don't think so. Have you seen? I'm going back to another technology thing. It's this new LG TV. It's this transparent TV, and it basically looks like a a
What? That looks so sick.
let me pull it
Who
up
is that?
on here. I have no idea. But it is like it looks like a fish tank.
It does. Exactly.
This thing is so cool. It's like you're peering into like this is like
What?
spatial.
This is insane.
It looks like the spatial stuff on the Apple Vision. I mean, this is just it's so cool, dude.
This is so cool.
This is like one of their new TVs that came out. And so it uses I think it uses stereoscopic 3D maybe or it is just a really cool effect. I have no idea how it uses it. So I'm not going to pretend to know like I know.
It
what
uses
this is about.
that one thing. Mm-hmm.
But it's just I mean this is what less amount of this and more so AI and this stuff. We are on new technology and we are living in like stuff. Self-driving cars are becoming a thing now, and that's gonna become like you don't even have to drive.
Amazing. I like to drive though.
Yeah, I also like to drive, but you're gonna have these glasses where you can watch whatever movie on this ginormous screen from your house and not have to buy a home theater, and you can connect with people from like in another country and watch a movie.
That's so
in
crazy. We
these
could watch
these
the
little
live
goggles.
action Avatar movie together.
Together in the same space. You cannot do this with this. That is one of the people's most complaints is that you can connect via FaceTime. That's really only the connectivity. Most of the software is a solo experience.
Interesting.
But it would be so cool to have like a fully rendered of one of those little AI Apple people and they just pop up in your space. Or
Move around.
yeah, like in the spatial Meta Quest.
Yeah, because like
we did it.
We did it. We like you could just turn on Passover mode, and everything's in black and white on this one. The next one has color. This one does not.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's the other thing is that's really cool is that it's funny how like I mean like black and white TVs and then go into color. I mean it's going the same thing like black and white VR cameras and now we can.
I'm gonna show
see
this to my
stuff in
kid one day, and they're gonna be like,
camera. They're gonna be like, you played with this?
"You played in black and white."
Which honestly, I don't know. Like it's awful, but
it was just like Sammy just had like a completely different experience than I did. Like he just loved because what happens is you go in this black and white thing of your room, and then you're the avatar of the person in the same room as you, same call as you. They're with you, like their avatar is sitting next to you, right? And he just thought it was so cool, and he was like, "This is awesome."
yeah, it was.
It was pretty interesting. I didn't think it was as cool as he thought it was. Man was so excited about it, and it was awesome. It was cool. Wow, VR in AI, it's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, what do you guys think about it? Because I'm personally, I like almost want to like take a snapshot of like 3 years in the future, even.
Yeah.
Just to see what
this
looks
podcast
like.
will be a memorial for this. And let's say I'm gonna make a commitment right now. In 5 years, if we're still making podcasts, which I hope we are, we should make a follow-up podcast on this. Write this down. Put this in your calendar 5 years from now. We're gonna
Make a reminder.
Make a reminder 5 years from now.
And I'll get this reminder because all of the Apple Vision stuff carries over. I'll get a reminder on my Apple Vision Pro 3.
And we should talk about it. And we should be like, we made a video.
Reminder.
Where we predicted the future. We predict the future.
New reminder. What should I call it?
What should you call it?
Memorial for new tech.
Okay, name it that.
And put it in
So
time, date 5 years. So that's
what's it?
so it's 2024.
When's this podcast going out?
This Friday, which is
The
23rd.
So not the 23rd, but the what Friday is this?
I'll look up 23rd, and then I'll put 1, 2, 3, 2029. That is weird.
Wow,
That's a
my
weird
sisters will
number.
still be in high school.
Well, really?
They guys right there.
2029? That's a Spider-Man number. That's
Right?
weird.
2039.
Oh, no, like
2099?
2029 sounds like a Spider-Man number is what I'm saying. Like it sounds like super futuristic. I'm excited to see where it goes.
I'm excited to hear what you guys think about this. Hey guys, Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna try. We played on this Minecraft world.
Yep.
I kind of want to stream this weekend. So
Yeah.
check out Saw Films for that. I'll stream on YouTube some point this weekend if I can.
And you can also stream on Twitch too. You can stream both at the same time because they changed their rules.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I probably won't do that. I'll probably just do it on
Yeah,
YouTube. Maybe we'll see.
We'll
But
see.
so look on Saw Films on the Instagram.
Hey guys.
Yep.
I love you. Hey, not you, but you. Have a fantastic day.
I burped. Adios, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye 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 bye.